So, if you could just tell me what you thought about the presentation today, like how it went.
Ours in particular?
Yeah, yours in particular.
I thought it was great. I think there's a full room. It seemed like everybody was excited. The investors were engaged, and I was really, really pleased.
Yeah, and so have you guys spoken with any investors since then, since the presentation?
We've spoken with several investors, several attorneys, several angels. I was surprised at how many people were interested and immediately caught on to our business model and what we're trying to do.
Nice. And what have they said to you? And you can look at me as opposed to you.
Okay. What have they said? I think people from HomeAway and like Sharples came up to us. Ross, obviously we've known Ross because he's been involved in Capital Factory, and they've had a lot of interesting things to say about the marketplace, and that since we are not building a SaaS-based product, we're trying to both find supply and demand. And so they've had really interesting things to say about how to build that market.
Okay, and so what do you see as the next step for SpeakerMix?
The next step has always been our first step, which is actually creating demand. There's plenty of speakers that are signing up for the site. 6,500 are on the site so far. There's another 500 that sign up every single month. Right. What we want are meeting planners and event planners to start coming to the site and actually creating that value add for them.
Right, and I know that when I spoke with Jack over the phone, he was saying that you guys have what's the number, over $500,000 worth in transactions, or what was the exact number?
Yeah, I don't know what the exact. Of that we know, there's been $350,000 of transactions.
Okay.
Of that we don't know, we estimate more in our pitch. We said more than $1 million.
Okay.
Because speakers are allowed to list their own emails and numbers on the site, there's a lot of stuff that we just can't track.
Right, gotcha. And so, how are you guys thinking about monetizing this?
No, we haven't really decided exactly on what our business model is, but if we charged exactly like agencies, we'd make 20 to 30% of the transaction. So, like on a $100,000 date, we would make 20 to 30 grand.
Okay, cool. Great. Nice. And is there anything else that you'd just like to add about your experience at Capital Factory? I mean, now you're at the end of it.
Yeah, Capital Factory has been great. Josh and Jason have been so invaluable with their time. All the mentors were so giving of their time and information and just willing to meet with us. And if I did it again, would I do it? Absolutely.
Nice. Good. That's what I like to hear.
Thanks.
Sounds
Appreciate
good.
it.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.